This is Hannibal here from the HannibalTV.com. I just finished watching the Uncle Howdy return on Raw. The last time we saw Uncle Howdy was when he botched that spot in the Bray Wyatt LA Knight match a few years ago. Uncle Howdy, of course, is played by Bray Wyatt's brother, Bo Dallas. Braun Strowman was part of this group, according to Dave Meltzer. Nikki Cross is as well. She was the woman crawling around. Um, the guy in the rabbit mask, I guess, was Dexter Loomis, who we've seen in NXT before. Joe Gracie was the guy in the gas mask. Sorry, Dexter Loomis was the bird mask. Vitnor is the guy in the rabbit mask. I have heard that WWE wanted to make it more realistic with this reboot of the Wyatt family, but it showed people basically with fake blood on them, including Chad Gable. Like basically, I don't know if they want us to think they're dead or what, but there I'm not saying it didn't get a good crowd reaction. Whatever the crowd was there was into it. But I mean, there was at least 5 people that I don't know if they were pretending them to be dead or what, but they're in the back. The lights are off in the back. There's fake fog, and there's no referees running around. Nobody's called the police. These people are just lying around, and like Chad Gable in particular, especially when they're doing real blood now with Cody Rhodes. They had Cody Rhodes bleed in the AJ Styles match and with The Rock, so we know what real blood looks like. And then we're seeing Chad Gable with the big patch of fake blood on his face. But just to me, if you're gonna say that it's gonna be a more realistic angle, wouldn't somebody call the police and wouldn't there be commotion in the back? I could understand if this was a vignette like in a mysterious place or a warehouse where nobody would be doing anything about all these unconscious people laying around, but they're showing it in an arena, and it's just like all these people are unconscious and covered in fake blood, and we're supposed to think that nobody's calling the police and there's no agents running around, everyone's just doing nothing. To me, that takes me out of the suspension of disbelief. As far as the wrestlers, like failed people that didn't get over at first, I mean, Bo Dallas obviously didn't get over. Nikki Cross, Braun Strowman, Dexter Loomis, he was even fired for a while and brought back. Good luck to them on this. Obviously, people um miss the original Wyatt group, and that's why they're cheering this so loudly. So good for those fans. But to me, to hear that this is them coming back, and it's supposed to be more reality based than The Fiend. I mean, with The Fiend, we had teleportation and stuff. There was no teleportation in this. But to me, like to have all these people injured and nobody's doing anything about it, and that there's smoke in the dressing room and stuff, to me, that just takes me out of it. It's World Wrestling Entertainment. They should be part of ACTRA or whatever it's called, SAG, because this is definitely more on the entertainment side than the wrestling side, and that's fine. If it gets over, it gets over. But I wouldn't say this is more realistic than the last one. Someone says that he thinks this current storyline kind of blows.